Well guys, welcome back to Trading with CJ. We have a video today purely on the stock market, the current state of the stock market, okay? What's going on with the red days? When are we going to get green days, etc.? This is for any of you that are worried about the stocks right now, okay? Also, you've been maybe considering quitting stocks, cutting your losses or taking your profits. You're just not as into it as you was, okay? So for any of you guys who are a little bit concerned, we're going to talk about my strategy as well, what I have been doing / what I plan to do in the coming weeks and going forward, okay, with the stocks. Am I looking to sell out? Have I sold out of any, etc.? Going to get into all of that in this video. Going to try and keep it short and sweet, but if you appreciate all these updates, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel. So first off, okay, the stock market, it has been an absolute turmoil as of the last 6 months or so. We all remember the last year, the crazy highs. Anybody who bought in pretty much around this time or earlier, okay, if you bought in around March, April, May, June, any of those times last year, you're probably on very nice gains, okay, because pretty much everything saw a recovery, bar one or two stocks. Everything recovered. And because of that, anybody who was in last year has obviously started off and very luckily has seen crazy growth. However, that is not the way that is always going to be, and you're seeing it this year, okay? Last year, people made 100, 200, 300% gains in the stock market. This year, some people are even down on the red on the year right now. However, I do want to draw your attention here to the S&P 500 because with all of this, hype around the stocks crashing or red or people losing money, it's actually, it's a bit of fear-mongering because stocks are still doing very good as a whole, okay? Look at the S&P 500 here. This tracks the top 500 companies in America. You can see on the last 6 months, which pretty much takes us back here to February time, we have still seen the upward trajectory. We are actually up in the last 6 months about 15%. And you can look at the last 1 year graph. It's a very nice, slow and steady race, okay? This tracks the top 500 companies in America. So as a whole, they're still doing very good. But, of course, that isn't the case in everything. If you didn't buy ETFs and you're buying individual stocks, you could be getting hit hard. We all know Tesla. We tracked Tesla a lot last year. It was up and up. It seemed a bit never-ending. We had a stock split, but it still seemed never-ending, okay? But we look at the 1 year graph. Very nice gains still as a whole. Over 138% returns in the last 1 year. However, we look at the last 6 months, okay, which is when we saw pretty much the highs of the year in February for the whole stock market, and then we started seeing a sell-off. You can see right here, this takes us back to the start of February. We're actually down about 16%. Now, 16 is not the be-all end-all, but it's quite a large percentage in the grand scheme of things. However, if you compare it to 138%, is it that large? I don't think so, okay? But you can see we are pretty much flatlining. Things go in cycles. We had the travel stock phase. Let's talk about travel stocks. CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines. We look at them on the last 6 months. They're pretty much breaking even, about 1%. Seen a bit of a sell-off as of late, maybe to do with the travel restrictions again, etc. Still not fully lifted, and we still can't wait to get traveling again. So right now, it's still pretty much break even on the last 6 months. We had the travel stock phase. We had the FANG stock phase, okay? Facebook, Amazon, etc. Let's have a look at Amazon right now. You can see on the last year, up and down right now. However, it's still up overall about 7%. And then the last 6 months, we are once again pretty much breaking even about 1% in the last 6 months. Everyone remembers Amazon being that huge giant company, and obviously over a year ago it was all about the FANG stocks. And then we moved on to EV, which we just spoke about, Tesla, lots of others out there. And then from EV, we had the SPAC hype, okay, lots of SPAC stocks coming to the scene. Then even penny stocks. I'm not going to talk about penny stocks because we speak about them a lot on my channel. But as you guys will know, penny stocks hit their all-time highs pretty much in February time. And since then, we have once again been seeing a sell-off. So, why are we seeing a sell-off in some of these different sectors, and how comes the S&P is still up as a whole? Well, there's numerous different reasons. Of course, market sentiment is still not fully there right now, and that is because lockdown restrictions have been lifted, okay, in many countries. The UK right now is pretty much, we are pretty much back to freedom, okay? There is no restrictions right now in the UK, which is great. However, with that being said, people are obviously out more. They have less interest in staying at home and investing into stocks. Maybe they're looking to spend some money. Speaking of the UK, we have here, why is the FTSE down? People are fearing about the FTSE market, okay, which is the top 100 companies in the UK. And you can see here signs of resurgent fears from investors and market observers that the rising COVID cases combined with the removal of restrictions could potentially impede the UK's move towards economic recovery. People are maybe worried about another lockdown or more restrictions coming back into place, something like that. Who knows? But of course, those fears have obviously sparked some sell-off in some stocks amongst the UK. And then we have the American market, lots of fears about inflation, okay? Is Joe Biden's presidency vulnerable to inflation? This article right here is from the Financial Times. So we have a lot of different things going on. We have the fact that there's potential talk about inflation. We have the fact we are coming out of lockdown. People are getting back to normality. Less people are investing. Less people are watching videos on investing. Less people are buying courses, etc., etc. People just don't want to spend that money right now on investing. They'd rather spend it on going out, which we all can predict is kind of the thing. So right now, rather than seeing that 100% gains in a day, we're of course seeing a lot slower and even a downward trend in some situations. And then we're coming out of the penny stock territory. People are obviously looking for safer options. We touched on the S&P at the start of this video. That is one of the safest investment options you can get, and that's why that's still going up as a whole. People are moving their money out of these individual, more risky stocks, okay, SPAC, EV, etc., and kind of going for the safer option. So that's just generally what is happening here as a whole in the market right now. Does it mean it's going to carry on this way? No, okay. However, as remember, not everything has to go up in a straight line. Last year was a bit of an abnormality, okay, in terms of the crazy gains. However, we are still seeing nice green overall in the grand scheme of things. If you're a short-term investor, this is when you can get hurt, okay? If you're looking for a quick return, right now is probably not the time to do it because we don't really know what the market is doing. Remember, recently we saw a lot of move from the stock market into the crypto space, and now what's happening? Crypto space has gone back to the stock market. These things have their time, and of course people will start getting back into stocks and they will become green again. Will it be by the summer? We are almost in the summer, so probably not. By the end of the year, we hope so. We hope we're going to get lots of nice green returns again once the market starts to stabilize, once all the countries get back to normality. The stock market will start to get back to some normality as well. But yeah, overall, be a long-term investor. That's my best bit of advice for you guys, okay? If you're a long-term investor, you can't worry about the short-term losses and short-term fear amongst the market. So what's my strategy? What have I been doing? I haven't really posted many videos as of the last few weeks, but we are back at it right now, and I also haven't made much buys. And if all I have been buying, once again, is some safer options, the ETFs, the S&P 500, and some stocks that I really do believe in going forward. Leaving the riskier ones right now to the side, because right now I don't believe it is the time to be loading up on the risky stocks, because we could potentially see them get even lower, as you have been seeing pretty much since February time. However, if you do believe in a company, take advantage of these red days, take advantage of the dips, hold on to it long term, and you'll thank yourself in years to come, okay? If you currently believe in a company and you're down 30%, then it's going to take you 30% to get back, just to get back to break even. So maybe those positions that you really do believe in, consider an average down, but always do your own research when investing. So my plan going forward is to start now loading up on some more companies again, okay, as we start to come out of these lockdowns in countries and things start to get back to normality, and hopefully we will go and see many more green days ahead in the stock market. I'm interested to know your guys' thoughts on when you think the market will get back to consistent green days, if we will ever get there again. Let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. But remember, long-term investing is definitely the way to go, and you'll be less worried about your stocks. Personally, I don't really check my stocks that often, okay, because I don't need to panic. I don't care if it goes down 5-10% today. I don't care, because I'm holding it long, and that's the strategy right there. If you appreciate all these updates and videos on different stocks, etc., please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel. I have a video coming out very soon on 3 stocks that I will be buying that are down very big, and I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of. So thanks for watching, and until next time.